I'm back for another installment of The End of the Beginning by Avi. Thank you to Harcourt for letting us read this to you. Chapter 5, in which the adventurers get lost. It was raining very hard on the branch, so hard that Avon and Edward were having difficulties getting on. Edward kept racing ahead, ducking under a leaf and waiting for Avon to catch up. Have you any idea how long this journey is going to take? Asked Edward. Avon stopped suddenly. Me? He asked. I thought you were leading the way. Edward was upset. Great, he announced. We're lost. Avon felt like crying. I'm sorry, Edward. My mind is on any adventures that might come along. I wasn't paying particular attention to where we were going. There, said Edward, realizing he had hurt Avon's feelings. Getting yourself lost is easy. Happens all the time. It's finding yourself that's hard. So I suggest we stop at the first door we come to and ask for suggestions. You mean directions, don't you? It's hard enough being lost, explained Edward, but worse still if you don't know what you're lost from. So suggestions first, directions second. It wasn't long before they came to a door upon which they knocked. After a while, they heard some steps and then a tiny voice. Who is it? It's Avon and Edward. Do I know you? Asked the voice. I don't think so. Is there anyone out there who knows you? Asked the voice. Avon said, Edward here is a very good friend of mine. Do you want to speak to him? Does anyone know him? I consider myself his best friend, said Avon. Oh, well, said the voice, with so many friends, you both must be quite nice. Opening the door, the voice revealed herself to be an old salamander. Urging the travelers to come in out of the rain, she led them to her kitchen, where they could warm themselves before a fire. Once they were settled down with hot drinks and cookies, she asked what had brought them to her door. Well, said Edward, reaching for another cookie, we wanted to know if this was the right road. I think, said the salamander, that depends on which particular place you are going to. We hadn't decided, said Avon. In that case, said the salamander, you'll want to continue down the branch until the first turning, then go to the left. What's that way? Inquired Edward. I don't know, she replied. I've never been that way by myself, but I have been every other way, and I can assure you they all lead to particular places. Edward took a sip of tea. Then certainly that sounds like the way we should go. By the time they finished their snack, it had stopped raining, and the two friends were anxious to start. They thanked the salamander for her hospitality. No bother at all, she said. But boys, promise me one thing. If you know you are going to be lost again, do let me know ahead of time. Then I'll have a proper supper prepared for you. Madame, said Avon, believe me, the next time we don't know where we are, we shall come right here. Tune in for chapter 6.